Did you call bank? I called game.
This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
What's up, Pack Nation? It is Pack here, and in today's video, I'm talking about the NBA 2K20 Patch 2. So this is technically the first patch of NBA 2K20, technically. Like, there is the day one patch that comes out for basically every single video game. So that's why this patch is called 1.02. So this is the second patch, technically. But this is the first patch, so they try to address things that weren't working. So this is the first patch update video. This is the second patch of NBA 2K20, essentially. Now, before this video starts, be an OG, join the Pack Nation, and subscribe. And also, this video is sponsored by catbeast.com. If you want to check out some cool custom snapbacks and hats, you can go to catbeast.com to check those out. Now, let's get this video started. Starting at number 5 is that the patch 1.02 for NBA 2K20 is 7 gigabytes large. Are you kidding me? Why is it that big? That is way too big for any kind of update for any game, honestly. There must have been a lot of things that have been changed, important or unimportant, for this patch, and I don't know if I'm going to say proud that they actually put a lot of effort into one patch, or disappointed that there's so much that needed to fix right off the bat. Either way, this is a huge update that you're going to need some storage for, and no matter what, there's a lot of things that were added into this update without a doubt. At number 4, and here's the problem, is that, well, they didn't really give us a lot of information with this update. They gave us no patch notes at all. This is what it says on PS4. There is a number of general improvements to the user's experience. This could literally mean anything, from gameplay to players being added, or updates to facial scans, or just the fact that how like speed is being affected, the progression system. It could be literally anything, and they gave the most broadest answer possible with a number of general improvements to the user's experience. Not a big fan of that explanation for the update. Gives us no information at all what is going on. At number 3 is that it says it's improved the stability of the title. That's also another thing that PS4 says. Now, when it comes to saying the title, I'm assuming it's talking about NBA 2K20, the game, right? So improve the stability of the game. Now, this could be a number of things. First is the extreme loading time of NBA 2K20. This has been some of the worst loading screens of the next generation for NBA 2K games ever. Everything has a huge loading screen when it comes to checking your progression system, when it goes to looking at animations, when it goes to going back to the home screen, going into the neighborhood. Everything takes forever to load. It takes half the game to watch the loading screen, then does half the game to actually play it. This is ridiculous. Hopefully that's been updated at least a little bit. That's what at least I'm hoping for. Also, the servers have been straight awful off the bat, and maybe they're talking about the stability of the servers. Either way, again, it doesn't give us a specific thing to talk about when it comes to this update, but it's letting us know that the stability has been affected. Now, at number 2 is something that is directly, and we know for a fact has been affected in this update, and that is stamina. Now, stamina has been updated according to Mike Wang, saying that players don't use as much stamina as they did before. Now, this is important for guards specifically, because if you do true dribble moves, you lose all your stamina and you get immediately tired. If you run around and play defense, you get tired. And this was ridiculous. NBA players don't work this way. They can run for a pretty long amount of time before getting really tired and affected with their game. So I'm glad they at least addressed that for Park, for gameplay wise, anything. They finally addressed that into the game. But Mike Wang says to still get handles for days if you want to be able to dribble the way that you personally want. You're going to need that badge for sure. And finally, at number 1 is the most controversial one. Mike Wang says the speed has been adjusted for NBA 2K20. Now the game is a little slower. Before, and this was arguably good for skill gap wise, guards running faster than centers by a lot. Like, this was a big update. If you were a big man, you weren't just going to be able to run up the court like it was nothing. Not every big man in the world is Will Chamberlain. I guess that was like the argument they were trying to make. So the game has updated the speed. So now it isn't like a huge update. It's a little one. And now basically big men are a little faster, guards are a little slower. Now, personally, I didn't see a change, and I didn't even know there was a change until I saw like people on Reddit, on Twitter talking about this. Personally, I think it's pretty much the same as it was. At least that's how it felt like for me. But some players, if they sense a big change, with the speed. Mike Wang has seen this and he's basically saying, okay, we're gonna have to update it again, then we're gonna tone it down a bit. Look, I understand why people are complaining and not a fan of this. If you're a guard, you want to be faster than big men. It's not fair if big men are as fast as you. So I get that 100%. I personally didn't see a big change, but still, either way, I understand the want for change, and if that's what the community wants, then that's what we should change for. That's it for this video, you guys. Are you guys upset with the patch? Do you guys like the patch? Leave it in the comments below, and if you like this channel, give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.
Did you call bank?